YouTuber Brent Rivera under fire for plagiarizing other creators. Are you shocked? I'm not shocked. Does anybody care? Is he gonna care? Definitely not. Because the people who typically watch YouTubers like this are kids. So they're probably not going to really care that their favorite creator, your boy Brent Rivera, who typically does content that isn't, my audience is never going to be interested in this. It's very Zoomer edited. All the words have got to be on screen. It's got to be jumped to a different transition every 7 seconds to maintain retention. And he's plagiarizing other creators. Now I'm going to give you my perspective on this as a creator who has been accused at times of stealing other people's ideas, as if people generally have a trademark on ideas. There's only so many ways you can skin a cat, but this guy is probably skinning other people's cats. I don't know if that even makes sense as a sentence, but I'm going to say it anyway. Basically, there's a lot of things that are common sense. Like, for instance, let's say I do a video about random insert celebrity or YouTuber or whatever here. If that person is bigger than me, and he's going to get clicks based on their name or their face or whatever, it would make sense to just take whatever picture you think is the most, click-worthy picture. If it's something about them being angry, an angry-looking picture. If it's something about them being sad, a sad picture. And then you just put that as your thumbnail. Big face, you're not doing anything crazy with it. That makes sense. And if it's about the person, you're probably going to put that person's name in the title as well. So if then somebody else has already done a video about that person, chances are those two things are going to be similar and it's about that person. But I don't think any kind of historical event, any kind of idea in general is anybody's property. And if somebody does a video before you, that doesn't mean you can't have a unique perspective, do the video differently, or do content differently. But when it's an idea like this, think of how many capsule hotels exist in the world. 2 months ago, this video came out. 5.7 million views. I spent 100 hours in capsule hotels. And then look at this dude's thumbnail. It's the same exact fucking thumbnail, just with his face in it, soy face in. This is amazing. And this is obviously the thread that this comes from. There's too many coincidences here. So this is the example. I spent 100 hours in capsule hotels. What did he title it? I spent 100 hours in capsule hotels. Exactly the same, but his is in caps and has 2 exclamation marks. But as you can see, the thumbnail's identical. What's the next example? I built $25,000 doghouse. Somebody else, over 1 million views, came out a month ago, so it comes out later. It's him, even doing the same hand gesture, a doghouse and a dog. You could make a point here that he's not, one-to-one copying this because he titled it differently and, there's a different background. There's a forest instead of a... Wait, no, never mind, that's a forest as well. What's the third example? I built a secret gaming room under my bed. Oh, man. I built a secret gaming room to hide from my sister. I built a secret gaming room to hide from my... God damn it. These people are all just... This is his channel and he's doing the same video twice, but one's hiding from his mom, one's hiding from his sister. But this is but he's basically just twisted this concept because he's just got a woman looking shocked in the thumbnail, whereas he got the game, but he does have Fortnite on there. So he's taken all the same elements and just remade the thumbnail. What's this one? This is overnight in the world's weirdest hotels, and this is Drew Does. This is the same guy from one of the previous videos. Me, red arrow pointing, surrounded by the tree houses. Me, arrow pointing, surrounded by ice cream cones. Overnight in the world's weirdest hotels. Overnight in the world's weirdest hotels. Okay, that's on the nose. So it seems like he copies Drew Does the most. He copies him word for word in the titles. Deadly Stinger, Extreme Would You Rather Challenge. I mean, these are a little bit different, but it's the same concept fundamentally. Again, thumbnails are just like everybody copies everybody's thumbnails. It's worse if you copy the video idea, the video thumbnail, and the video title. So what have we got here? 100 dates in 24 hours. 100 dates in 24 hours. I went on 100 dates in 24 hours. Little sister goes on 100 dates in 24 hours. 33 million views. 22 million views. Man, my God. Now, why is he not going to care about this? Well, why would he care? Look at his analytics. In the last 30 days, he's received 400,000 subscribers and 164 million views. Do you know how much money this is? 164 million views on over 10-minute long videos. If he's optimizing his... And man, that's not even his best months. He's in a dip right now. He gained 1.3 million subscribers 2 months in a row. And his peak was at 270 million monthly views. Estimated monthly earnings. This is useless. And I don't know in his niche what the CPM or the RPM is. But if it was even remotely similar to gaming... This is hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. No joke, no over-exaggeration. This is hundreds of thousands of dollars each month. So is he going to care that people are saying he's plagiarizing people by copying their video ideas, copying their thumbnails, copying their titles? No. Because if it doesn't stop people watching his videos, which his audience isn't going to care, because all of these YouTubers essentially share a similar audience because it's all the same content. Which you can definitely make an argument that like all video essayists are kind of the same, all gaming YouTubers are kind of the same. This stuff to me, I don't watch it, but anytime I see one of the thumbnails, I know exactly what it's going to be. I know exactly what type of content it is. Everyone borrows ideas from each other, which is reasonable. Like I said, from a creative perspective, I don't think anyone has a copyright on a cool video idea if you can do it differently. But this is obviously not the first time this dude's been in controversy. There was recently a video where he was staging a video in a hotel and another creator was there randomly and they ended up harassing him and then calling the police on him. And then there was another one after that. This guy seems to be in a terminal cycle of drama. This was the one, it was the confrontation video over fake pranks. I'm fairly sure after this, didn't this dude start DMCAing other creators? Yeah, here we go. Of course. Brent Rivera tries to falsely copyright strike a YouTuber who criticized him. So as you can see, if you've got a Charlie video coming out about you, which Charlie covered both the Brent Rivera hotel situation and of course the copyright situation. If you've got Charlie making videos about you, you've probably done goofed in some kind of way. I would be interested, I'm not going to because that would subject me to watching this dude's content. I would be interested to watch the videos and see how much of it is basically paced exactly the same, how much of it's in like similar or the same places, if it follows the same sort of like layout of the video, you know, beginning, middle, end, if it's the same. I imagine going on 100 dates in 24 hours, there's only so many ways you can do that, but at the same time, if your video comes out later, you've copied the thumbnail, you've copied the title, you've copied the idea, if the video is also the same, at that point you can't argue anything. And it does make me laugh, like, oh, the internet's unhappy about what Brent Rivera did in terms of calling security on another YouTuber. Is it? Because it looks like the fucking internet doesn't matter. It actually looks like he's still earning millions of dollars every couple of months for releasing milquetoast content that other people have already made. But I guess that's YouTube in a nutshell, to be honest. It's not like I'm doing anything original by talking about drama relating to YouTubers that none of my audience will ever watch or fucking care about. It is interesting, though, at least to me. But there you go. There's a useless video for you. I, unfortunately, won't make hundreds of thousands of dollars from doing stuff like this. At least not yet. If I do, I'll take over the world, of course. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out.